वन्दे गुरुपदद्वन्द्वं भक्तबिन्दसमन्वितं श्रीचैतन्यप्रभुं वन्दे नित्यानन्दसहोदितं श्रीनन्दनन्दनं वन्दे राधिका चरणोदयं गोपीजनसमायुक्तं बिन्दावनं मनोहरम् वाञ्छाकल्पतरुश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयति यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं। वृन्दावै तुलसीदेव वै पिया वै केशवस्य च कृष्णभक्तिपदे देवी सत्त्ववत्त्वयि नमो नमः। नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयोमुदीरये। संकीर्तने कृष्ण कथोपदेश गौरीपत्रस्य प्रकाशने च सदानुरक्त गुरुभक्तियुक्तो भक्तिप्रमदाक्ष जगोद्वरुन् ध्येयं सदा परिभवग्नभविष्टदोहं तीर्थास्पदं शिवविरञ्जनतं शरणं वेत्तात्यहं पुनतपालभवाब्धिभूतं वन्दे महापुरुषते चरणारविन्दम् यत्पादपल्लवनखचन्दमुनिच्छटाय विस्फुरिजित किमपि भगवतु स्वदर्शि पूर्णानुरागरससागरसारमूर्तिः साराधिकां मयि कदा कृपां करोषि। श्रीकृष्णचैतन्य प्रभुनित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौरभक्तबिंद श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौरभक्तबिंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। आजानुलंबित भुजौ कनकावदातो संकीर्तनैकवितरो कमलायताक्षो विश्वाम्बरो द्विजवरो जुगधर्मपालो वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरो करुणावतारो। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नमामि गंगे तव पादपङ्कजं सुरासुरैर्वन्दितो दिव्यरूपं भुक्तिं च मुक्तिं च ददासि नित्यं भावानुरूपेण सदा नराणां। गङ्गातरङ्गरमणीयजटाकलापं गौरी निरन्तरविभूषितवामभागं नारायणो प्रियमनङ्गमदापहारं वरानसीपुरपति भजवीशनाथं। वागीशजुष्वदने लक्ष्मीर्यस्य च वक्षसि यस्यास्ति हृदयसंवित् त्वं नृसिंहमहं भजे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे Jasyatma buddhi kunapeti dhatuke sadhi kalatradish bhoma ijjadhi Jatitha buddhi salilena karhichit Janeshu abhigneshu saiva gokharaha Jasyatma buddhi kunapeti dhatuke Svadhi kalatradish bhoma ijjadhi Jatitha buddhi salilena karhichit Janeshu abhigneshu saiva gokharaha Gauriya Goshtipati
Gaudiya Goshtipati Shri Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada Paramahansa Jagadguru told that in each and every condition that we need to do Hari Bhajan. Any condition in our life, what it comes, at any situation, you just need to do Hari Bhajan. That to do Hari Bhajan, that is our actual duty. Gaudiya Goshtipati Shri Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada Paramahansa Jagadguru told that in any condition that we need to do Hari Bhajan. To leave Hari Bhajan is not at all good. Any condition of your life, to do Hari Bhajan is very much important. It is not at all good to stop doing Hari Bhajan. Whatever situation comes in your life, but still you need to do Hari Bhajan. You don't need to leave Hari Bhajan at all. Why? Because Hari Bhajan is the only and only duty of ours. In our human life, that is the only duty, and there is no other duty apart from that. Only and only this is the duty where we need to perform Hari Bhajan, that's it. The Prabhupada speaking that in this material world, so much objects are there, that actually there is a market of Maya Devi, and Maya Devi has just decorated this whole market with different kind of attractive objects, and there are different kind of attractions, and just to need to stay away from all this is very much difficult. To need to stay away from all these things is very difficult. So much attraction is there of Maya Devi that it will just gonna attract you from any condition. No father in the world can stop that attraction. So much topmost attraction Maya Devi is actually giving. In this Vishay, that we need to be very cautious about this and very careful regarding this Vishay. That in this Vishay we need to be we should be very active regarding this, and it's very much important to be active. The Prabhupada speaking that Atma's Nitya Vritti, the actual Vritti, the transcendental Vritti of Atma. What is that? That is that everyone knows about that. That actual Nitya Vritti of Atma is actually to do serve Bhagwan. That's why Prabhupada speaking that actual Nitya Vritti of Atma, in order to activate that just to get the service of Bhagwan, that you just need to do a lot of efforts for that. That actual Nitya Vritti of the Atma, in order to activate that just to get the service of Bhagwan, you just need to give a lot of attention and effort towards that. That Brajendra Nandan Bhagwan Shri Krishna's, to get his seva, that we need to get very much attentive and a lot of efforts we need to put for that, to get the seva of Bhagwan. All the time we need to do that kind of effort to get the service of Bhagwan. That the Kripa, Krishna who will do Kripa on that particular jiva, that person, that apart from Bhagwan, there is no kind of treasure and no kind of help is there apart from Bhagwan in our life. That Krishna, the Krishna who is actually doing Kripa on those particular jivas in their life, that apart from Bhagwan, there is no one else, no kind of other treasure is available in their life at all. Only Bhagwan is the actual treasure in their life. Shruto means Pandita. Shri as well. And related to this, what actually is related to Bhagwan, whatever object related to Bhagwan, that is actually that false, that ego, if it is there, then to get the kripa of Bhagavan is not at all possible. These all things, if you are actually getting busy in all these things and some kind of false ego is there in that, then to get the kripa of Bhagavan is not at all possible. That birth after birth in this material world, you just need to stay. That in this material world only, you just need to stay. That you need to stay in this material sansar. Apart from that, there is no place for you at all. That in the Niti Shastra, there is very nice saying written there. In the Niti Shastra, there is a very nice saying written there. That those persons who are actually just moving towards name, fame, position, la, puja, pratishtha, those whosoever are, whether he is Chandal, whosoever he is, these things, these people don't know that their life is very short. That if their life, that one kind of realization can come that life is of 2 days only, then definitely they won't be getting involved in collecting money. They definitely, all are actually just like prostitute, they are actually busy in collecting money. That is actually called bhajan. That in all the 4 directions, whatever garbage they are actually having, they are just like a crow, they are collecting it in their house. Like in the crow actually is just collecting garbage from the whole world and is just collecting in his house. In the same way, the material person is also doing the same. The Prabhupada used to speak that in this regards. That particular object, there is no connection of Krishna with that particular object. That in all these things, in order to collect that object, that is the actual motive of the materially bonded jivas. That is quite natural. Just like a crow, whole garbage they are collecting and they are putting in their house. This is their actual motive of the materialistic bonded jivas. That's why they are actually getting bonded. So like this, everything is going on. If someone is not at all getting realization, and if someone is getting realization that definitely I need to leave this body, that our Srila Bhakti Vallabh Tirth Goswami Maharaj used to speak very nicely, that from one Puran, that of Lomash Muni, one story, Maharaj with a very laughing and enjoying mood, he used to speak that Lomash Muni, that he is with full sorry mood, he is speaking, Lomash Muni, with a very sorry mood, he is speaking that, oh my God, this life is of 2 days. I have to go from this material world. Maybe, but still, that Lomash Muni, that even one hair tips, that one kalpa, that is equivalent to his life. So you see how much age, so much life he is having, so much long life he is having. Even one hair fall will go down up for even one that much kalp he need to stay. You can't even count those kind of hair on your tips. But still, Lomash Muni with a very sorry mood and becoming very unhappy, and in depth he's speaking that this life is of 2 days, definitely we need to leave this body. I have to leave this body. So Lomash Muni, this realization definitely and is there. And in the life of Khatanga Raja also, he is actually is helping a lot of demigods, and demigods in return speaking to Khatang Raja, and they are actually blessing Khatang Raja and speaking that you take some kind of benediction, that we are very happy with you. You just give us we'll give you some benediction to you. So what kind of benediction you need? They are asking to Khatang Raja, all the demigods. That Khatang Raja speaking that, okay, after my death, that you tell me one thing now, that how much age I have left up till now. That demigod saw, and they are actually very much surprised to see, and they are speaking with a very surprising mood that, Maharaj, your age is very less. Means my no age, that only 48 hours are left in your life. Demigod speaking to Khatanga Raja. You understand? He is speaking, okay, what I have to do in that I just need to give me this benediction that I should do seva and get Bhagwan this life. And in this much time only, he got that Bhagavad Prapti, Khatanga Raja. You see the case. He is very, very, It's already one kind of record. That Dhruv Maharaj also this record. Just of 6 months, in 6 months he got the actual realization of Bhagwan. He got Bhagavad Tattva. How it is possible? You see, that in very less time he has got Dhruv Maharaj, Bhagwan. So that's why that Ravan also is actually thinking the same. Ravan hasn't thought that I just need to leave this material world. Ravan didn't think about this, that he just need to leave this material world. He didn't realize this point that I need to leave this material world. Hiranyakashipu also hasn't paid notice that he just need to leave this body. This is not the place where he will stay. This is one kind of unstable place. You need to go from this material world. This is one kind of material platform where you need to leave your body and you need to go ahead. If Hiranyakashipu inside his heart this realization must have come of this, then he must have not done like this. Ravan in the same way, he also thought that I will just make the stairs which will go up to heaven, the staircase towards heaven. I will make that on my own, and that this kind of staircase, that is a very nice thing to go to heaven. But he is speaking that, I will do it afterwards. I have so much seva. I have so much work fighting this that I have, so I have to do. I will do it later, no worries, of making the staircase to heaven. But he don't know that I need to go from this material world. He is thinking that, okay, I will do it later. But he couldn't do that at all. That's why in the Niti Shastra, it is very nice saying, it is written there. In the Niti Shastra also it is mentioned that those people who are actually running towards name, fame, position, and they want to get that La Puja Pratishtha in their life, that they don't know, and this realization is not coming inside them, that if that realization is there inside them, then they must have not gone towards that La Puja Pratishtha at all. They must have not moved towards that La Puja Pratishtha at all. They are just running towards La Puja Pratishtha because they haven't got that kind of realization. Ajar Amar, that I won't die. That if this kind of readiness to get die, then his heart won't get attracted toward all this. That for name, fame, position, enjoyment, his heart will not get attracted towards that. He will be having that realization. Those people who already got the order to hang to death. Some person you think that he got the hang to death order and he just murdered someone. Because of that, he will actually enjoy that name, fame, position, you tell me. That he will take nice food, you tell me. He is all the time thinking inside his mind, I need to die now. I have to leave this body now. He definitely gonna think like this. I just need to go away from this material world. This kind of thinking he will be taking. Those, that kind of earth, that kind of vidya, those who are all the time collecting, that they're thinking that they're thinking that they won't die at all. But that, though, if you are speaking about dharma acharan, especially Bhagavad Dharma, that he won't be doing that at all. That Bhagavad Dharma, in order to follow that, those who are following Bhagavad Dharma, they are all the time careful about this. All the time they are conscious and careful that definitely I need to leave this body. Like Parikshit Maharaj, you can see. Parikshit Maharaj, that in order to just hear Bhagavad Dharma, he just made all the efforts. But still, that just to those who are doing Dharma Acharan, how they are like, what is their characteristic and behavior? They will be thinking that someone has just taken my shiksha, that Yamaraj has just taken my shiksha from the backside. He's pulling my shiksha from the backside. There's so much realization and carefulness he'll be having in his life. That dharma acharan is like this only. You just need to follow like that. And that particular person is like that, he will be doing like that. That particular person will be like that, he will be doing like that only. Because of out of his different characteristic and qualities and different behavior. Because of that, he will be doing like that. According to his nature and behavior. So according to that, he will be getting the results. Those who are like that, according to that, they are getting that association. What to do? Those who are like that, according to that, they will get the association. For that sanskar is the topmost thing, that nature and characteristic. But you already can get this news now. From all the four directions, this news is coming. That those who are like that, if he is asura, then he will do the association of asura. Those who are rakshas, he will be doing the association of rakshasas. That if all the four direction bad news is coming, that according to that they will get that with Kans you can see that Gargmini will get association. That Kans will get the association of who will do. Kans will do the association of whom? That Akasur, Bakasur, Putna, Jarasandh, with them he will be doing associating with them. That the deer, that he will doing the association of a tiger. This is actually what Mahaprabhu, that is actual realization of Mahaprabhu, one effect of Mahaprabhu. Otherwise, that deer and tigers both are associating with each other. That deer will do the association of deer, and cow will do the association of cows, other cows. That horse will do association with horse, and foolish people will just do association with foolish people. And those who are topmost intelligent, they will do the association with pure intelligent people. Why? So like this is the actual rules and regulation of this material world. What you can do, that they are getting friendship. They are getting friendship, all the people. But I am not at all getting any friendship with material people at all. You understand the point? How you are actually getting this kind of realization that all those fraudsters, cheaters, number one cheaters, that whatever kind of, how I can get this association, you tell me, with all those fraudsters and cheaters. That how you can think that how I can get his association, that I just need to stay away from them all the time. They are number one cheaters and fraudsters. How I can associate with them? And if someone actually just putting one kind of false case on me, that Maharaj is actually, Maharaj actually is not at all getting associated with him. Or a foolish number one, how I can get associated? That the thief will get associated with thief. He will come to sadhu. Thief already know everything they know about me, but they won't come to me at all. They are actually just want to associate with them because they are getting enjoyment in that. So they are like that, what to do in that. So that's why this is the case. That Bhagavad-ji Mahapuran, that shloka which I have started with. That person, that Vayu, Pitta and Kapha, these three kind of dhatu, what is there? there's the stool of this sack of stool and urine. He is thinking that this is my Atma, this body. And with this kind of intelligence, false intelligence, he is actually moving in his life as thinking this sack of stool and urine as the topmost, as Atma. And he is actually denoting this body made of stool and urine as thinking that this is Atma. And that he is thinking that his own son, father are all them. All of them are all his wife, sons are his actual friends. Sajan means they are all his old close relatives. That in what Bhagavad Mahapuran about that it is already written. That what kind of all relatives you are having. That all wife, children, that in Bhagavad Mahapuran they are actually compared with Sajanakhadakshu. They are actually number one looters and cheaters. They are all looting our time and energy. They are actually compared with Sajanakhadakshu in Bhagavatam. It is titled there. Now you will not at all accept that, but this is already written, that name is given in Bhagavad Mahapuran. That Bhagavad Mahapuran is the topmost proof. In there it is actually written there already. That is called Sajanakhadakshu. That whatever kind you are shouting out, but still this is actual Siddhanta, you need to accept that. That is actually called Bhagavad Siddhanta. That person, that they have Vayu Pittaka, this material body made just one kind of sack of stool and urine, he is thinking that body as this me and mine, he is thinking this is Atma, that they are actually getting attracted towards their wife, material material friends and sons. He is thinking of himself as them. Srila Bhakti Latif Goswami Maharaj speaking very nicely in enjoying mood. He is speaking, there is one jackfruit, and this jackfruit, some Grust devotee in his garden, very nice jackfruit, juicy jackfruit is there. And the wife actually speaking to the husband that you see, that you are hearing, that this jackfruit is very juicy and I will be just taking, and Jagannath will be feeling very nice, I will be just giving it in mud, in chakda. And that person, he is actually becoming very much depressed. Arey, why? That this is all in my garden, I will be eating it. Why you are giving to Jagannath? That we will be giving it to other person? No, not at all. How we can give that jackfruit to Jagannath, another person? It means that his wife, his son, there are 3 Vaishnavas are there in the house. Why you are actually taking the jackfruit to the other person's house? Now you won't understand it. It's very nice. Maharajji used to speak in Bengali very nicely. He used to explain that point. There are 3 Vaishnavas already in the house and you are speaking that the jackfruit will go out. We will eat it because we are Vaishnava. Why the jackfruit will go out? So this material people, they are like that. Only what to do? Kalatra means female, stri. That they are thinking their wife and children and sons as they are themselves. That there is a life. That what are already written in the Vedas now. Lots of things are there in the Vedas in order to just make you foolish, number one, that's it. In order to just cheat you, that's already written in the Vedas. Loads of things are written. It's already written there in the Vedas. Everything is written there. Okay, it's already written in Vedas. Okay, I accept. But why to do Bhagavad Bhajan? That Bhagavad Bhajan will only protect you. This is just one kind of foolish conception that your father will save you. Only Bhagavad Bhajan, by doing that you can be saved. It means that your own birthplace, that he is actually thinking that his own birthplace is very much respectable and worshipable, and that to going to the Tirth spot There what he will do, he will take the, I am actually going to Mayapur, going to the Ganga and taking water, taking bath. No, if you haven't went, what to do? He's actually going to the Tirth. He's actually thinking the water of Tirth has the Tirth only. And he's actually taking bath in that. But those who are Tirthavasi, those who are topmost Avigya, that sadhu association there, he won't be doing that. That's when the Rotam Das Thakur in Kirtan, he's speaking very nicely. What actually written by Rotam Das Thakur? It's already written there that Sarva Siddhi, that Govinda Charan, that Gauranga Charan you can speak, whatever be the case. And in the other place also it is written. And in the second Kirtan it is written.
Why you are going to take trouble to go in different pilgrimage? Whereas in Guru Charan, Vaishnava Charan, all Tirtha there. All Tirthas are there. But nobody understands.
Nobody has this kind of mind to think that nobody wants to understand this at all. It means that Sarva Siddhi, that it's Guru Charan. To get Sarva Siddhi is Guru Charan, Vaishnav Charan. It's written in fine form. To go in the Tirth and just taking bath in the Tirth water, everything is good. But the actual Tirthavasi, those who are topmost sadhu, those who are already doing bhajan in the Tirtha, he will not be doing the association of those topmost Paramhans sadhus at all. So this kind of person, that for these kind of persons, that you can speak, they are actually more lower than that dumb ass. They are more lower and they are more lower and lower than the dumb ass. They are actually more lower than the dumb ass if they are compared with that. It means they are not at all respectable at all. That they are just like foolish persons. So like this is the case, what to do? That for that he's all the time he's actually having false ego for his birthplace and everything. That he's thinking himself as Siddh. For that in order to do Bhagavad Gita, it's like this it is not at all possible. You need to stay in this material world all the time. That if you are actually getting started and accelerated by false ego, then that prem towards Bhagwan will not get enlightened. That's why all the time, just by not at all getting association of Bhagwan, just by doing the association of Bhagwan at the last time when he is getting his death closer, then he will be just thinking of the Bhagwan, and in Satsanga, in order to do the under the association of Guru, he is actually just making himself prepared to do bhajan of Bhagwan under the guidance of Gurudev. Those are actually intelligent persons. You understand the point? Krishna means Harikatha also. Krishna under that Harikatha also comes. That in this material world, whole things of this material world, everything is for satisfaction of Bhagwan. In that, just to get some kind of lobha is not at all good. In Upanishad, it is strictly prohibited regarding this. That all the things of this material world, it is all for the satisfaction of Bhagwan only. That not for our own enjoyment at all. No. That in order to get some kind of lobha in that abhakti will just take place inside your heart. Those people, that those who are all the time they are actually away from Bhagavad Bhajan and not hearing Harikatha of Bhagavan from the lotus lips of pure Guru Vaishnav. Those who are not at all getting associated with the Harikatha of Bhagavan, then definitely they will be getting more attracted towards this material world, and they will just fall down in this material world for infinity period. Those who don't want to hear the Harikatha of Bhagavan, it means they don't want to hear Harikatha and Bhajan and Kirtan of Bhagavan, that definitely they are actually getting attracted towards this material sansar, which is full of material pangs. These people, that is the actual Katha of Bhagavatam, that this one chariot called Manah, that Chitta, that inside that chariot, that he is actually going here and there, either and either way, that this kind of chariot of this Chitta, of heart, that heart is actually compared with the chariot. Why? Because the heart can go anywhere, your consciousness can go anywhere, your mind can go anywhere. In that kind of chariot of your heart, of your chitta, you can go anywhere where you want. That you can also make yourself fall down in this material ocean as well, and can lower your consciousness level. So I am actually becoming a big Vaishnav. Like this kind of intelligence, that I am a big Vaishnav, that is not at all good. That with full humble mood, Tranadapi mood, that to just get the association and just to pray in front of pure Guru Vaishnav, that is actually good. That is important, just to get the topmost seva. That with full topmost humble mood, you just need to surrender onto the lotus feet of pure Guru Vaishnav. You just need to just pray onto the lotus feet of Bhagavan. Oh Bhagavan, you give me seva, like that. You just need to think of Bhagavan. That just by getting the Guru Vaishnav Bhagavan Kripa, that is the actual seva of Bhagavan, definitely you're gonna get. And in that time, that ahankar, that won't be there inside your heart at all. False ego won't stay. That all those bonded jivas, they are actually getting attracted towards Kam, Krodh, Lobh, and they are actually becoming dambhik. And not by that, they don't find any utility to get the association of pure Guru Vaishnav, just to get their lotus feet. Those who are thinking themselves as topmost hero, that he will be actually going forward and thinking that he will take the support of others. So just to get dambhik, just to get the Guru Pad Padma, and to taking shelter of Guru Pad Padma, that kind of utility he won't be understanding at all. In that one kind of, it will become one kind of hanging rope, that bonded condition, that he can just go more and more inside that and become more and more complex, and will just get stuck into that bonded condition for infinity time. In that in bonded condition, that in order to just get trapped into that he'll become more and more trapped in that. And most of the times his bonded condition, he will be getting that it won't get reduced, it will increase day by day. The Prabhupada always used to speak that constantly and uninterrupted satsang, if you are not at all getting that all the time, if you are not at all doing non-stop Hari Sankirtan, that you will not get any actual solution at all. You won't get the actual mukti at all. That all the time under guidance of sadhu sang you need to stay all the time. Apart from satsang, that we can't stay in, our spiritual life will get doomed. We can't stay at all. We'll be just like dead bodies. So satsanga, that just going away from satsanga, just going away from asatsanga means that just by thinking in a nirjan swarup, we are actually making setting up our consciousness. If we'll do like that, then definitely we will get kubuddhi in that. We will be just fall down, our consciousness will get lowered down to such a level that we can't expect. And just by not at all getting careful at that time, that kind of swarup gyan, if it is not at all there, if it lacks swarup gyan inside a person, then divya gyan will not at all fix at all. He definitely gonna fall down in this material world. That nirashray niradhar, that in English katha I already told. Nirashray means that niradhar, by becoming niradhar, that Maya definitely gonna catch them at 100%. without any support of Guru Vaishnav, definitely Maya Devi will catch them. So if you are not at all careful under the guidance of Sadhu Sangha, if you are not at all under the guidance of Sadhu, that definitely there will be loads of problems and you will just get into your material problems, and Maya Devi definitely gonna catch you. At that time what will happen? That your own, that you are actually of whom you are actually servant, that he will be just a servant of his own body. And if he is actually servant of his own body, then just to go into this material world, it is a must. Nobody can save you for that. Nobody can save you from this material sansar if you want to just stay like that only and without any support and anugatya. Srila Raghunath Das Goswami Pad, that Virichit Shri Manah Shiksha, this book title Shri Manah Shiksha, in that 7th number, first shlok that I have already taken up in the previous saptah, and now I am actually discussing it today in details, and now I will be just again this week I will be just discussing it in more details regarding this 7th verse of Shri Manah Shiksha. In that shlok again I've already just spoken this shlok. What does it mean actually? That I've already told it. That yes, in the previous week I've already discussed the actual literal meaning. I've already explained word to word that, oh my heart, that you are actually number one cheater. You are so much cheater, number one, that just like a prostitute you are. Just like La Puja Pratishtha, you are just going towards that. All the time it is actually dancing inside my heart. That, oh my heart, oh my chitta, all the time that you are just like a prostitute. And just for La Puja Pratishtha, that all the time it's dancing inside my heart like a prostitute. And in that time, how to get that Nirmatsar Sadhu Prema? How you actually can desire that what is your actual vichar in that case and that point, that topmost Nirmal Sadhu Prema, that how it can touch my heart. Why? Because your heart, it is just one kind of very much contamination is there inside your heart. To get prema in that condition is not at all possible. That not at all possible like that at all. That prema won't touch your actual heart because it is contaminated with materialism. So you do one thing, that you actually take the help of the battalion force of Prabhu. Who they are? Roop, Sanatan, Jeev, Raghunath, all you just need to take their shelter all the time. You just need to remember their actual Rachanavali and all their writings. You need to hear and write, and also you just know Avirbhav, Tirbhav, Tithai, that you just need to hear Harikatha and you need to speak about them. You do one thing, that Prabhu Daita means that those who are the eternal Parshad of Gaurang Mahaprabhu, you just need to take shelter of them. You just serve them first. So definitely very easily that this kind of prostitute, what is there inside your heart, it will just go away from there at all. Definitely. It will just take it and throw it away, and that Sadhu Nirmal Sadhu Prema will just get manifested inside your heart. Automatically, it means that your achievement is very high to get. That up till what point we can go.
pratishtha sadhishta sapajaramani medinate.
And up till that point, how that kind of Vishuddha Sadhu Prema, how it will get manifest inside your heart and will totally destroy that materialism. Oh my heart, you are number one fraudster, you are cheater, you are number one cheater. And in all the Shastras, in Bhagavatam, everywhere it is written regarding this. Your heart, whatever kind of bhajan you want to do, that first of all, you just need to control your heart, your mind. You just need to control your mind. That is the most important point. First and the essential order you just need to follow. All actually is the mool of this bhajan.
Pratishtha sadhishta sapajaramani medinate katam sadhu premas prishati suchiretat nanumana sada tam sevasya prabhudaita samantamatulam yatha tam nishkasyo taitami hotam besayatiya besatisha Pratishtha sadhishta sapajaramani medinate kadam sadhu prema prishati sachureta sada tam sevasya prabhudaito samantamatulam yatha tam niskasya taitamiho tam visayatisha.
That just by leaving all the kind of material things and without taking the shelter of kapat bhav inside your heart, you just need to move forward. That whole materialism, materialistic things, you just need to throw it away. And just by throwing, I have already just left whole material things, but from inside my heart, that from that kapat bhav is not at all going at all. This is one kind of chronic disease, very chronic disease. This is one kind of chronic disease inside our heart. This won't go at all. It is not at all going, this kapat bhav. So this is one kind, it is actually transformed into chronic disease now. What to do? Very dangerous it is. So whatever be the case, that whole vishay, just by leaving that, still, if someone is becoming nishkapat sadhu, but it is not at all possible to be like that, that whole vishay, just by scratching and removing all the kind of vishay, if you are removing from your heart, but inside your heart, that kapat bhav, just to remove that is not at all possible. Why? Because inside the heart of jivas, there is one kind of natural pravritti inside their heart. That naturalism is there inside their heart, in their nature. That inside the jivas, that Brahm, Pramad, Vipralipsa, Karna, part of these four kind of faults are definitely there in each and every materially bonded jiva. Brahm, Pramad, Vipralipsa, Karna, Patav, that four things, four faults definitely inside the bonded jiva. This is one property of bonded jiva. That bonded jiva is thinking that my world is, this is my actual property in my life. This four faults, that infinity faults he is having. Along with that, all the bonded jivas, he is actually thinking that I am not at fault at all. He is faultless. That infinity faults he is having, he is actually decorated with that. But the bonded jiva thinking is that he is faultless. He is thinking that yes, he is right. That he is not at all seeing that he is at fault at all. That his own fault he won't see at all. And he will be seeing the faults of others. What to do? That he is becoming dambik by having that kam, krodh, lobh, moh, mad, matsar inside him. and whole vishay, whole materialistic things, that he is actually getting attracted to that, and that just by removing all the kind of material things, still how kapat bhav won't go? How it is possible kapat bhav can't go? This is only one reason behind that. That kapat bhav, that's because you are not at all getting association of a pure sadhu. So pratishtha, that this in this regards, that without any shame, that prostitute, that kind of pratishtha is actually just dancing in your hand. No cheating, theft, everything you can do, cheating, fraudster, you can become on your name. This is the actual vichar of this material world. Just by speaking the name of Ram and just taking all properties from others, that is the actual. He is thinking that he is a acharya just by speaking Ram, and he is just like a thief. He is just stealing everything, all money, position. That if he is not at all kapat, then definitely he won't have this kind of characteristics. That you see, the English people have already taken the Kohinoor diamond from India. So much things they have just taken that from India. You see, up till now it is not at all coming back to our nation. It is not at all coming. Everything they have taken away to their country. So they are thinking that this is our actual property, this is our natural property, Kohinoor diamond. But up till what point you will stay? Up till maybe millions and millions of years, this kind of this what you have taken it away from India, what utility it is having? You tell me. What will be done in that? You tell me. That this Kohinoor diamond, it will become Kohinoor diamond, or it will become something. Who father and who will stay? You tell me. All the time. That's why actual sadhu, he is becoming very careful all the time. So these are the actual rules and regulations what to do. That the materially bonded jivas will be liking material things only. And about Bhagwan, just to think of him, it is very, very far away. I have seen a lot of time that in the form of Acharya and Sadhu, and inside his heart this total Vishay. Externally he is like Acharya and Sadhu. That his heart is not at all going towards Bhagwan at all. It is just one kind of external decoration, that's it. That Vishay Asakta Chitta, that consciousness to do Hari Bhajan is not at all possible. Those who are all the time contaminated with materialism. That Sudurlabh is very rare. It's very, very rare to get that Krishna Bhakti inside their heart. Those who are totally materialistic. That Sapach Ramani, that is also called Pratishtha. And our Prabhupada Ji, the Prabhupada Bhakti Saraswati Thakur, Paramas Jagat Guru, he in Vaishnav K, in that writing it's already written that this material world, that position of this material world, it is just equivalent to the stool of the pig. It is actually compared with that. That the stool of this pig, it is actually compared with that. What? This material position and material name fame you are getting, it is compared with the stool of a pig. Just think of it, that the pig is actually eating stool and urine, and he's himself eating stool, and after that again he's actually doing stool. So you see so much fine form of stool he is doing. So you see that he's actually doing stool and urine. So this is his actual work, what to do. That he is actually eating stool and urine and just putting stool and urine out. So that's why Prabhupada speaking that you see this material name fame position for what you are running all the time, 24 hours, it is actually compared with the stool of a pig. That Pratishtha, which is actually can given onto the lotus feet of Guru Vaishnava. That is Guru Vaishnava Bhagwan, that all kind of position, name, fame, you just need to give him, and without any false ego, with full humble mood, and no kind of connection with this material position. If it is not at all there, then definitely in the coming in the forward direction, definitely you will get the kripa of Bhagwan. Of this there is no doubt at all. Definitely you will get the kripa someday or the other of Bhagwan. That's why the Prabhupada speaking that this material name, fame, position of this material world, it is just equivalent to the stool of a pig. It is of no use at all, no value. What is the value, you tell me? No value at all. Valueless. But Vaishnavi Pratishtha, about this Srila Prabhupada speaking. If someone wants to get Vaishnavi Pratishtha, and someone wants to throw that Vaishnavi Pratishtha after taking and not at all accepting that Vaishnavi Pratishtha, then he will fall down from his bhajan, definitely. Definitely he need to take Vaishnavi Pratishtha. What actually written here? That himself Raghunath Das Goswami was speaking with full realization that in Manah shiksha, and Prabhupada in Updeshamrita is speaking the same way, that there is Updeshamrita of Prabhupada also, that Updeshamrita is of Rup Goswami Pad, but Prabhupada's Updeshamrita is also there. So it's Vaishnav K, that Kirtan, the Prabhupada writing this. That inside our heart there is one great confusion. Loads of time back, great confusion came inside my heart. I actually told onto the lotus feet of Gurudev and speaking to him that you do kripa and you just give me this kind of instruction that all the people are speaking that he's very shaky, he's very unstable, he don't want anything, he's not at all going forward. No pratishtha is what he want. So Kirtan, etc., so much things he's doing of the mutt. And now what I have to do? He is speaking that I need to go to hell. Why? Because I am not at all accepting Vaishnavi Pratishtha at all. I am not at all ready to take Vaishnavi Pratishtha. I am very unstable and I am moving back. So how I have to go to the hell? I want to understand what is Vaishnavi Pratishtha. I asked Gurudev a lot of days back this point. Gurudev speaking that what you are actually thinking, that what is Vaishnavi Pratishtha, what you think it is, that inside your heart, what is the actually Vaishnavi Pratishtha, what is your vichar. That Gurudev is just giving me instruction and speaking in return that I am thinking, Gurudev, that I am thinking this point like that, give whatever Pratishtha, that whole material world, material people, they want to give me and they are giving me. Up till now, whatever they are giving me, that I am not at all the master of this pratishtha. The only and only master of this pratishtha is only Guru Vaishnava. That if this kind of pratishtha, whatever kind of dandavati or pranami, whatever you used to give me, that you want to respect me, if I can give it all to pure Guru Vaishnava, then my heart won't get contaminated at all. There is no chance of getting contamination. I am thinking that yes, you are thinking it right, that he is speaking the right thing, your Gurudev. That is actually called pratishtha. It means that those who will be giving pratishtha, that if someone also doing some from dandavati also, that inside my heart all the time I am thinking of the lotus feet of Gurudev. And my heart is actually going toward the lotus feet of Gurudev at that time. If someone actually giving me some respect or something to eat, whatsoever he can do, that I actually used to give to Gurudev, and his Gurudev will be giving to Prabhupada, and Prabhupada will be giving to his Gurudev. Like this whole cyclic chain is actually going on, and the actual agar tattva of this chain is Nityananda. all kind of pratishtha, whatever is getting inside this material world is all the actual sole authority of accepting that pratishtha. That who will? That is Nityananda Prabhu. That our, just like a dog inside his stomach, you don't give him desi ghee. Why? Because he won't, his stomach won't digest that. You can give them very nice meats and fish to eat, non-veg food, but inside the stomach of a dog, that desi ghee won't digest at all. That their nature is like this only. So that's why Srila Prabhupada used to make us cautious and careful that each and every devotee of Gaudiya Math, all kind of pratishtha, they just need to give onto the lotus feet of our Guru Varg and Prabhupada. All pratishtha means that apart from these loads of things, those who already gone away from Prabhupada, they have actually left Prabhupada and they have just disrespected Prabhupada indirectly, and they have just indirectly done going against Gaudiya Math. They are actually doing virod of Gaudiya Math. I will show you that. So much books and articles are there. They are actually against Gaudiya Math. There are volumes of book regarding that. But the person that they want to just eat, sleep and drink, that's it. They are all the time busy in this only. In this conception, what actually going in this material world, they don't have any this kind of consciousness. What actually going in this material world, they don't have this kind of consciousness at all. That all the time they are busy in their own song, and they are thinking that all the time you can stay in Braj and you can eat and you can sleep. Whole material world like that only. That one society also, that from the past 40 years he is actually making this effort, that how this Harinam and Hare Krishna movement will be registering it as a trademark. They are actually making copyright of it. You see, it means that in the court, that they will be just putting one case. If you will be doing Harikirtan, that Gaudiya Math, that I have just 15-16 years before I have just written a protest note regarding the society. They haven't come to me and just fighting with me. Why? Because I'm speaking it right. I'm actually speaking that time that your strategy is like this, that this strategy, this is just at the time of enmity with someone is doing. If you have this kind of strategy to get name, fame, position, that is one kind of total material contamination. But still, I have loads of days before I have already given this kind of careful notice, that 16 years before I have just written there in the protest note, that for you people, that your society, that plan program of your society is very, very bad and filthy, that you want that now you are actually doing this kind of efforts. I have already written this in the commentary, that what the actual motive of yours is, that slowly, steadily, how you can just want to remove the actual manifestation of Gaudiya Math. They just want to remove the Gaudiya sadhus from this material world, and that you are actually giving so much lakhs of rupees to PWD, and all actually Gaudiya Math, you are actually just gonna remove the Gaudiya Math and just be making the roads more broader. They are all the time, they are caught up, they are foolish number one, just all those Gaudiya Math devotees. They are not at all accepting that they are living in Gaudiya Math. I am actually speaking, and just by taking their lotus feet, why you will go to there and he will be going to Prabhupada, going against Prabhupada? He won't understand me. Just to get one kind of adjustment, so much lower consciousness level they are attaining, that they don't have this kind of consciousness where they are going, what pathway they are following. That 15 years, 16 years before I have just written the protest note, and that what is your actual plan and program, I know that what you want in this life and in future, that you people will just destroy the name and title of Gaudiya Math completely. That you want that only one title should be there, that's of their society, that's it. It's not at all like cheap like that. Don't think that it is cheap like that. That this is not cheap like that at all. Nityanand Balram is there. he will just kick you and he will just, by Maya Devi, you will just get destroyed completely. That it is not at all possible. Why? Because he will get the Amangal, no? So Nityanand Prabhu definitely gonna kick them. That they want, you have actually just broaden up the, what kind of pathway you are making. All Gaudiya Math you want to just destroy it completely and just want to broaden the road. This is your actual conception. So what happened after that? That from PWD, that at the other place of the Ganga, that they have widened that in order to just break the actual, they have done, they have just destroyed the gate of Gaudiya Math. So much dangerous there, that inside our own society, that there are a lot of fraudsters and cheaters sitting there, that I am actually speaking in front of whole society loudly. I am already doing that our society, inside our own society, Gaudiya Math, that is, they are actually all, they haven't seen Gaudiya Math at all. They are just disrespecting Gaudiya Math. They are just getting out of their home just by leaving everything and just by enjoying there. And they are thinking that I will be just like a fraudster and cheater, will be thieving everything. And up till everything you can steal of pure Guru Vaishnava, on the name of pure Guru Vaishnava you can steal. So this is their actual strategy nowadays. Only for name, fame, position, God, Vani, Vaibhav, everything they want to just give it away. That so much kind of nakedness that still the whole world can't see their nakedness. These whole cheaters, they are actually making such a nice plan so that they can cheat the whole world, and definitely they're gonna cheat the whole world. Nobody is there to save them, and nobody is there to check them at all. Nobody is there. Who will actually will see them? Nobody can see. Gaudiya Math, that our Guru work of Gaudiya Math, that immense treasure of Gaudiya Math, what is available with us, that topmost treasure, it is, that is Vani Vaibhav. That everything they are actually going to sell that, and just they need their own pratishtha when they will die. Definitely they will die, no? So after death, what will happen to them? That they will get the Samadhi Mandir, very nice arrangement they are getting. The cheaters are getting the Samadhi, that's so good, nice conception, no? And that they are actually just doing, they are number one cheaters. They are actually disrespecting Guruvar. They will get millions of rupees, their Samadhi will be done of those cheaters. And there actually is Gurudev, there is Prabhupada, and there is mine Samadhi. So they are making this arrangement all the time. So the worldly people are so much weak and so much foolish that they don't know, that they can't understand what is there, what is the actual truth. They are actually all in cheating, because they are in cheating propensity all the time. That for good work, if you are asking some money, they won't give you at all. That some relatives, everything will come, they will go give to them. But for good work, if nice work, if we want to give money, they won't give at all. At the time of death only, that will be their only property. That at the time of his death, he will be using that money in his own Samadhi. You see, where that money will go when he will die. So Vaishnavi Pratishtha, that in Vaishnavi Pratishtha you just need to give respect. You should honor and give respect to Vaishnavi Pratishtha. That Prabhupada in his own life has taken immense Vaishnavi Pratishtha in his own life. That we can't understand it at all. That those who are actually the Parshad of Radharani, that only they can understand, otherwise nobody else can understand it. That by not getting Vaishnavi Pratishtha, that you need to go to hell, definitely. But it doesn't mean that Vaishnavi Pratishtha, in the name of Vaishnavi Pratishtha, that whole world you will be just cheating them in the name of, and you will be just collecting all the garbage of this worldly things. That you are actually misusing this Vaishnavi Pratishtha. That you are so much smart like a crow, like a jackal. You are so much smart that you can't understand that they are actually number one cheater. They are number one cheater. The worldly persons can't understand. Okay, he is a big acharya. He is getting a lot of name, fame. So he must be an acharya. So they are actually foolish number one. They are cheated by them. Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj has no value because he don't have any money. So by getting money only, he is a big acharya. Otherwise, he is not an acharya. This is our standard of thinking. So that's why it is written that all the vishay, all the worldly things, if we are actually removing all the vishay, after that only, that kapat bhav won't go away. It is so much dangerous in nature. That whole world, just by leaving that, maybe in the house of other there is no vishay at all. He's a person from a very wealthy family, but we know who is from a wealthy person family and who is not, who is a poor person. Just by speaking that I am actually poor, you are actually feeling insult of that. What you will get in that? Why you are getting so much insulted, feeling insulted? You are just taking the support of cheating propensities. Why you are taking the support of cheating propensities? That is the topmost pillar of this cheating propensities. That whole world, you, after leaving the whole vishay of this material world, that kapatva won't go. That can also be the possibility. Maybe it can go and maybe it can't go. There can be a possibility, 100%. That's why, if that our battalion, why battalion we are speaking? Battalion actually is at the time of war we are actually using, when the war is there. Yes, definitely it is. Why? I'll tell you the correct point, why it is correct. That the actual Shainya of Bhagwan, that it's written in Chaitanya Charitamrita also. Tomorrow I will definitely discuss this point, how you can't understand it. That Bhagwan Shri Krishna, Shri Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda, Advait, Shrivas, and Gadadhar Pandit, Shrivas, whole Panchatattva, and all other devotees of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, who they are. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami already told it before only. So that with this Shainya they are actually compared with that. Why? Because they are actually removing Maya, and in order to save us, they have already descended on this material world. Why they are actually descended on this material world? Just in order to protect us. Like you see in the war, you can see now that they are actually protecting the lives of others. All the battalion forces at the time of war, they are saving others. They are actually all the time going into the war and just saving others. So that's why they are actually called battalion. Why? Because this battalion, they are actually descended on this material world just by taking the full kripa of Bhagwan and by taking the instructions of Bhagwan, and they have just descended on the material earth in order to just save this material world. They are doing all the time the efforts. Maybe they are just speaking ХариКатха, doing Harikirtan. Sometimes they are actually distributing prasadam. Sometimes they are actually going to the tirthas and different kind of bhakti mode they are actually doing, because Sadhu is the topmost dayalu, he is the topmost merciful, that how to protect people. They are actually all the time thinking of this, how we can save them from this material Maya. In the life of Prabhupada also you can see all the time. Maybe he is actually writing magazine, some article and some book he is writing, some quotation he is doing, some ХариКатха he is speaking, and he is actually sending someone to market and for some seva, and that he is just opening his exhibition in Allahabad and Havada. Why in Dhaka? Why? What is the reason? It is because that Sadharma Pradarshani means that there is only one point in that, how we have to save the bonded jivas. Like in the Vedas, that vishay, that material things, that kind of greediness, slowly, steadily, in order to save the persons, that how the Vedas have supported this thing, that how we can save the materially bonded jivas. You tell me. That it's already written in the Vedas already, that all the Vedas, that actual last instruction of all the Vedas is to do Nam Sankirtan of Bhagwan, and nothing else is there apart from that.
वेदों का अंतिम
The last instruction of the Vedas is what? You tell me. That is, the last of the instruction is that only.
निवृत्तमानानां मिच्छतां अकुतो भयं योगिनां निपुण्यर्णतं हरे नामानुकीर्तनं।
Prabhupada already told it before only, that in the life of those, that they are not at all getting attracted towards Harinam Sankirtan and Harikirtan. There is no pathway open for them to get rid of this Maya at all. They can't be protected. So loads of shlokas are there. I will be discussing it tomorrow definitely. Loads of shlokas are there. Anyhow, in any condition, in order to do Hari Bhajan, that Harikatha Kirtan, you just need to make your heart, if you're getting the grip of Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan, then only you can. So this battalion word is actually being used here. That unparalleled, unbeaten, that combating force, fighting force is there. That all the people are speaking, oh, just save me, then only they can get saved from this battalion, transcendental battalion. That is the actual work. So Nirlajja Sapacharamani, it is actually compared with Pratisthasha. That it is comparable with Pratisthasha. That Pratishtha means that his own respect. The Prabhupada speaking, that pure Guru Vaishnav, that actual disciple, that pure Guru Vaishnav, that or a pure disciple, actual disciple of Guru Vaishnav, to a normal person, anyhow, by La Puja Pratishtha and money, etc., that it is not their actual exhibition. They are not at all digesting it. They are just giving it away. They don't have any kind of dosh in that. Nowadays, you can see that Guru Pratishtha, that name, fame, position of Gurudev, everything they want to take it away from them. And they are thinking themselves and they are moving forward in that direction all the time. Whatever name, fame, position, everything they are taking it on their own. And at the last time, up till what point they can go, that they are actually feeling greediness for name, fame, position, and they are speaking just by thieving it away, stealing it away. They are number one thief. Everyone is thief. They are stealing it away and they are speaking it, that it is ours. You see so much courage they are having. Are Bhagwan is there, Thakurji is there, that they are not at all thinking of him. You are number one Mayavadi. If you have some kind of thinking, then you are number one stealer, you are number one thief. That you are speaking when you are going on to the pathways, in the street, they are speaking thief, thief, thief. So this is a natural swabhav. They are actually from the birth, they are actually stealing and thieving. Their actual behavior is to thief, is to steal everything. They are number one cheater. They are not thinking that what will happen afterwards, that whatever kind of false propensities I am doing, what will happen in the last. They don't have any kind of understanding at all. They are thinking, okay, what will happen will happen. They are not like Charbuk. You know Charbuk? Charbuk is a Mayavadi. That he is materialistic, he is not Mayavadi. Charbuk, the actual niti of Charbuk is materialistic in nature. The actual Rishi, I can't speak him Rishi because I am feeling ashamed by speaking him Rishi. So he's Charbuk. What is the niti of Charbuk? What he's speaking? That who actually can see when you will die, what will happen. So you can just take it away. Whatever is there in front of you, you can just enjoy it. So what Charbuk, actual niti of Charbuk, what he's speaking? that I'm swearing I'm speaking, that this is their actual formula. This is their actual formula, like this. This is their actual formula. They are actually doing this only, that in foreign countries and abroad they are doing this, that they are not at all speaking about Prabhupada at all. They are just speaking on their own. Otherwise money will not come. They are actually number one cheater. They are number one fraudsters. They are all number one fraudsters. They are actually following the niti of Charbak. Mayavadi still actually, they are actually very bad, but still Charbak niti is actually Jadavad. Charbak niti is Jadavad. It's materialistic in nature. Just take everything from this material world. Just cheat them and steal everything from them. And who actually is going to see? You just, if you don't have money, okay, you do once you just take some money on rent, and after that you can just take it and just enjoy it. They are actually cheating so much money from the sadhus, and they are not at all giving it back also. So you see how much they are stealing, and there is no chance of giving that money back to that sadhu. So that's why they are cheater number one, and the whole world is actually going towards them. And Prabhupada speaking again and again.
Sadhus should be brought into notice of common public. This is our most vital duty.
The most vital duty of a sadhu, what is that? That just to save the people from the cheating propensities, that Prabhupada speaking this, that this is not a vishay of cutting and destroying others. You just need to expose these points in front of all those cheaters so that public can become cautious. But who will actually expose that? If I will expose them, then our persons will just go against us. So what to do in that? So that's why Prabhupada speaking, he was to speak one story, that the thief actually speaking, that in Bengali you can easily understand in Hindi. It means that one thief is actually speaking, that there is one thief, he is himself a thief, and he is speaking, there is thief, there the thief is going there. That is very big, very nice story what Prabhupada used to speak. Loads of stories what Prabhupada already has written in Prabhupada. One brahmachari, to me, he's speaking one story, and very that actual true story he's speaking of Mushirabad, of Srila Bhakti Vallabh Tirth Goswami. Now he also has went to cheat. He also become number one cheater, and now he already cheated me. It's a very good what to do in that. He actually told me that, Maharaj, that there in our Mushirabad, one person just went to the bank for some work, and he has a new cycle, and that new cycle, with that he is actually just going to steal that new cycle, and he's speaking, where is my cycle? He's thinking, there that cycle is, and he just started running, give my cycle. And you see that thief is so much clever, that he's speaking in public and he's laughing and speaking, that you can't, how you can catch me? You tell me, you can't catch me. The persons are thinking that they are actually friends, and they are just doing some kind of kidding. They are kidding with each other, and he's speaking, he's actually cheater, he's taking it, and he's just in a laughing mood speaking that how you can just catch me, and the persons are thinking that they are actually friends, so that's why they are just playing game with each other, and they are just laughing and just cheating that one Ravan already has gone, and one Hiranyakashipu already gone from this material world. One Ravan and one Hiranyakashipu already gone from this material world, but thousands and thousands of Hiranyakashipu and Ravan already have got their birth on this material world. That I have already heard when Deviji have just cut Shumbhanisimha, that blood of it, when it just fall down on the earth, that loads of that the Rakshas already has been taken birth. I have already heard that Kaliji, what Kali Devi has just cut Shumbhanis, that in Chandipat also it is coming, Shumbhanishimha, after cutting him, that I am just want to just pray to Ma that you are actually cutting that Shumbhani Shimba Rakshas. I have just prayed to Mother Devi in a very nice laughing mood. I used to speak that you already just taking one kind of position in your own world, that you are actually cutting Mahishasur. And Shumbhani Shimba you also have just cut. You have got the certificate to kill them, but the same certificate you are actually taking and going. But a new Rakshas you are actually coming, you are not at all cutting them. So what is the reason for that? That I am actually coming in a very angry mood and speaking, you have already cutting those Mahishasur and all the Asuras. Shumbhani Shimba you have already cut into pieces. And now the new Asuras, what they are actually rising, that same certificate you are taking it away. That new Asuras can't get killed by you. You have some you don't have any vitamins or proteins to kill them. So what kind of Asuras are there? That should be cut. So this kind of thinking is definitely true. That Vaishnavi Pratishtha, you just need to go in towards Vaishnavi. There is maybe one in the lakhs of people that one sadhu will go towards Vaishnavi Pratishtha, but he don't need anything apart from that. What he need, he don't need anything apart from Vaishnavi Pratishtha. You can take everything away from him, but he won't ask anything from them. That Prabhupada used to speak this point, that thief which you want to catch, that Prabhupada is speaking a different example. One Pehaldar is there, that one Havaldar of police department is there, and he in the night time he is actually giving some kind of siren to the people, and one person actually seeing that one person going to steal something, and he's just started loudly and he's speaking that he's going to just kill him, that this is thief like this, and the people thinking that the front person is a thief and the previous person is good. So like this is the story what to do. That whole material world, everything is being changed, whole world, and we can't have any confidence on anyone. That so-called sadhu is also another one kind of cheater. That's why I am getting, all the persons are getting so much angry. If somebody is speaking the name of me, they will get angry. Why? They definitely gonna get angry. Why? Because this kind of absolute truth they can't digest. So that's why they get angry. So it is actually compared with the stool of a pig. The pratishtha, that your own respect and position. He hasn't done anything in his life. That I am actually very getting strange. He hasn't done anything, but still he's speaking that he has done that. You see so much strange it is. He hasn't done anything, but in the public he is speaking that I have done it. In open Harikatha he is speaking in front of me. In Delhi I have already just protected him. That Maharaji was already there. And I'm becoming shocked by hearing that. He's so much big asura he is, that in my own life, that I have given my life in order to save that. But he is speaking that he has done that. So like this it is. Why? Because I don't need any position. That's why I have done it. So much. But still the persons are not at all understanding that he is number one cheater. Nobody is thinking that in that Harikatha I was also speaking that if the whole world can go to hell, what I can do, because they won't hear the absolute truth. What I can do, they can go to hell. What I can do in that. So Pratishtha means that your own position, your own respect you want. That kind of desire to get own position you want. That kind of desire is there. That all the other different things, what is there, that name, fame, position, you have already left. That I have lot of times before this point I have already told you. That normal persons, they are thinking that Kamini means that they are getting the association with one woman. That the Acharya will get distorted from his position. But it's not like that. No, not like this. This definitely point is there. Apart from that, that name, fame, position, who is actually running for them, that they are going towards Kanchan, not Kamini. They are also the same. They are actually Yashit also. They are also Yashit. They're definitely gonna fall down. That the whole person can go to hell. What I can do? They are thinking themselves as Jagat Guru, but I know he's number one cheater, number one fraudster. He's the whole person thinking that he's Jagat Guru, but he's number one cheater. Definitely he's number one cheater. I can prove that. But everyone is actually respecting him, giving him position and respect. So that's why that Kamini already gone, that no association of woman or girl is there. But other things are not at all there. No thing of enjoyment is also not there. But in order to get some position, he wants that. That in order to get position, definitely is there inside him. Pratishtha means that he wants to enjoy the position. He definitely, this kind of desire is there. So whole other things, if actually he's getting rid of, still, if all the other anars are already being erased or removed from his life, but still this kind of smell of position definitely gonna destroy him, can prove that he is number one Yashit. That kind of Pratisthasha, in order to remove that, it's not that easy to remove Pratisthasha. That is the very topmost dangerous thing to remove. And at the last, he is actually just taking everything. He is just getting victory over everything. But to get victory over Pratisthasha is very much difficult. By this kind of desire, each and every kind of kapat bhav can get arise, whether on political level, whether in sports level, whether on medical level, whether on spiritual level. That actual sadhu, this kind of thing is not at all working, but in spiritual level also it is going. This is one kind of false allegation. So they are actually thinking that they are speaking them as Goswami. Maybe he is not at all Goswami at all. He is actually just to go on to that Vyasasan. You should not put him, you should remove him away and just kick him towards the house, not in the mud. But they are actually giving him Vyasasan. What to do? They are speaking him Goswami. But I know that he is not at all Goswami at all. So this is the actual world, what to do. That Param Pujyapat Keshav Goswami Maharaj used to speak that nowadays this is the policy, that where there is not, that thing is not available. That Param Pujyapat Keshav Goswami Maharaj speaking, that where that thing is not at all available, the thing which is not at all available there, that the persons are thinking in nowadays that they are actually taking the same thing, they are actually desiring to take that from that particular place, and the whole public is going towards that. Why? We don't know. Why they are actually going towards that, we don't know. Where they are not at all getting that thing, still you are actually going to, you give me Bhakti Maharaj, you give Harikatha, but there is not a, Harikatha is not at all there with that Maharaj. How he can give that to you? So that's the thing. How he can do? You tell me. You don't have that thing at all. If I have 100 rupees with me, then if you are asking 50 rupees from me, then I can give it to you. If I am myself a street beggar, how I can give you money? You tell me. That who don't have any spiritual treasure of bhajan at all, nothing is there, he's all empty. That how he can give you? You tell bhakti, Hare Maharaj, give me bhakti, you give me this, that. You are giving big mala, but still expensive watch you are going to. World is like this, what to do? So that's why the Prabhupada used to speak. Dharadwaji means cheaters. They are actually taking the flag of dharma in their hand. They are just raising it and flagging it away. That all those flag bearers of the dharma dhwaji, that all those bonded jivas, they are making it more and more, putting them into bonded condition. So much scientific things it is. that nobody is there in this material world that they can just put in front of us, because Prabhupada has made them naked. That all those flag bearers of the dharma, number one cheaters they are, that kind of dharmacharan, that bonded jivas, they gonna make them into more and more bonded condition. That by the help of preaching, you are number one foolish, that they are actually doing preaching by this only, and they are going towards preaching, and you are actually getting the pratishtha of your own also, I know that. So that is actually good procedure to follow. They are thinking that it is more and more good. They are actually speaking very nice things to us, so definitely he is a good acharya. But this is not the case at all. They are number one cheaters. One cheater will just praise the other cheater, and some speaking that you are actually number one cheater. They will be speaking this. The thief will speak that he is thief, but actually he is the actual thief. So all the different anarthas, in order to remove that, still after removing those anarthas, that pratisthasha, just like Ravan, that whole anarth, the actual mool of whole anarth, whatever kind of kapat bhav, those who are doing kapat, those who are doing actual kapat, there is only one and one reason, that is pratisthasha. They want to just take pratishtha, that they are not at all doing 1 lakh harinam. You are still doing your 1 lakh harinam. You give me the reason that you are doing 1 lakh harinam on your own or not. Yeah, he is not himself doing 1 lakh harinam, and he is speaking to others like this. You have to do 1 lakh harinam. So what is the thing behind that? Without any background. So even all the unearth of the material things, if it will go away, still this smell of pratishtha won't go. The actual foundation of this unearth is pratishtha. Whatever kind of fighting, pratishtha, whatever is there, you can see that in this whole material world, nobody has already think of this kind of thing. That kind of crazy person like Asur and Rakshas is not at all getting birth, and he's speaking that this is the actual Srishti of this Bhagwan. This is not the treasure of any father. How you can make one copyright of it? That Harinam Maha Mantra, and after that Hare Krishna movement. If someone will do, then he will just put you in the jail. Why? Without any permission, you can't do that. Hare, you foolish number one. Nobody is actually thinking of this point at all. That in our this material samaj, just enjoy and just sleep, that's it. They are actually number one drunkard of pratishtha. They are not at all thinking what is the actual reason behind that. Why? Because they don't need any kind of advantage out of that. They not at all understanding. Those who have taken the actual support of Gaudiya Math, they have taken the support of Gaudiya Math, but they don't have any relationship with Gaudiya Math, because they are thinking they are actually disrespecting our Guru work. If he is doing, he is doing. Now I have done it, what I can do. So they are disrespecting our Guru work. With the very chappal we can do the arati of him. Just by showing him, still he is actually doing so much fallen down he is. That up till what point we can go, you tell me. Those who are already fallen down, why we should go for them? We should follow them. Just by speaking the truth also, still they won't understand it. They are number one scandaler in the Gaudiya Samaj. This is the black history of those scandalers, because they don't have any kind of relationship with Gaudiya Math. This all kind of pratishtha and different kind of anartha karma they are actually doing. But the very nice thing is there, that pratisthasha, that whole foundation of this anartha and the root cause of the anartha, it is there. But still that his own dosh he is not at all accepting. He is thinking, definitely it is there like that only. It is Vaishnavi Pratishtha. Like this, they are actually just running it in this way. That their own dosh they won't accept at all. Their own dosh they won't accept. They are thinking, what it is, nothing is there. That's Vaishnavi Pratishtha. Prabhupada already speaking this. You can just prove it, you tell me. You can prove this, that your Pratishtha is Vaishnavi Pratishtha. Can you prove it? You tell me. You can't prove it at all. They are actually number one cheater. How they can prove it? They are number one cheater. Whole kind of different things he wants to just hide it with us. So this kind of ashamed persons they are. They can't put the absolute truth in front of us. Just like name, fame, position they want to take. And just those who are taking the dog eaters, those who are dog eaters, it's already written. Sapachramani means, the actual example of that is that Raghunath Das Goswami Pad is giving a very nice example. Swapach means that those who are taking dog eaters, those taking the flesh of dog, that kind of prostitute. Those who are actually taking the flesh of dog, that who are actually taking the dog eaters, they are actually not at all feeling ashamed. Some respect is there, but they are not at all respectful. Like Bhaktivinoda Thakur already speaking this, that this kind of yash, name, fame, position, they are actually want to collect it. That kind of wish, it is just compared with the dog eaters, means they are actually eating dog flesh. Maybe they are having tilak mana, but they are actually eating dog flesh. Bhaktivinoda Thakur actually speaking this, that your Swarup, name, fame, position, just like comparable with they are all the time busy in collecting that. That's why it is actually compared with Swapachramani, that prostitute who is taking dog flesh. It is comparable with that. That is Swapachramani, it is comparable with that. It is compared with that. That tomorrow definitely we'll discuss that Sanishtagan Dharmik and Tata Nishpap. Different kind of parichaya is there. That naked dance in this whole material world is going on. Then Saturday Club, what is going on? That very big persons of the big family, they are coming and they are doing naked dancing there. That they are actually just that is actually called gentlemen, just by embracing the women of wives of others. So they are actually want to kiss others and they want to kiss others. That is the thing. So this is the actual rules, what you can do in that. This is the actual rules of the gentleman, you can see. Gentleman society. So all they are actually making one group. And we will definitely we will destroy the sampradaya of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So much they want to speak that they are actually Sanishta. All those Sanishta Jan, they actually want to prove that they are actually doing big kind of donation. This is also one kind of, that is also Pratishtha. And he is speaking that I am Nishpap, that is also one kind of Pratishtha. That is also Pratishtha. That anartha, how it will come, in which form it will come to you, you can't even imagine. Maybe in the form of punctuality it will come, in sincerity, sometimes in the form of Guru Seva. I have done a lot of Guru Seva, in that Swarup also it will come. And he is actually, I am very honest, but in that Swarup also it will come. So different Swarup by the Kripa of Bhagwan. I definitely gonna speak that in front of you. Up till now I will be just giving rest. It's very much important, so just forgive me for that.
Jasyatma buddhihi kunape tidhatuke sadhi kalatradi shubhomo ijjadhi jattirtha buddhihi salile nakarhi chij janeshu abhigyeshu sa eva bukharaha vanchakalpatarosya ke pasindu bevacha patitanang pavanabho vaishnavyo namo